What is going on, everyone? Happy Wednesday, guys. So, like many of you, you're probably not looking forward to the end of the week, and I'm the same way because I love what I do. I have so much fun doing it that a weekend is literally just another day y'all work, right? You all go and do open houses, you all do all that stuff. So, all this hump day crap you don't care about. So, guys, tonight I am talking about the Facebook Pixel, the retargeting, what it is, and really all how actually creating cool content too. So we're guys, the main thing that we have going on is we're actually doing a live training this Friday. So go and check it out. The link is in the description. I'm actually going to be putting the link in the comments here in just a second. But go click this for live training. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just posting something very important. Cool. So, guys, tonight we're going to be talking about three main things that I really love talking about. It's all the concepts of digital marketing. So if you're watching this, give it some likes, give it some hearts. And we're going to be talking about retargeting. We're going to be talking about the pixel. And we're also going to be talking about creating cool content because video content is the way to go. It is taking over the world. Facebook's going to be all video soon enough. Just watch and see. If you're not going to be good in front of a camera, you're eventually going to be great in front of a camera because you're going to have to be there to be on Facebook. So, all right, guys, let's kind of just dive into some stuff here. So, what is retargeting? Retargeting is basically the way to stay in front of your potential lead and follow them all over the internet. So, what you do is you install the pixel. Pixel and retargeting almost work together. They're hand in hand. So, you get the pixel on your website, on whatever it is, your landing page, your squeeze page, whatever you want to call it, and that actually gets embedded into the person's cookies. And then when you create a new ad, you actually could go follow them around, and you can retarget so many different things: videos, messages, website clicks. All that stuff can be actually retargeted. So it's just a fancy term for saying you could go and get in front of someone again and again and again if you showed interest in something certain. So I'm going to show you how you can actually retarget. So we're going to get to this later. This is actually going to be interesting here. So, not what I wanted to do. 1 second, guys. Facebook has to load. Cool. So, we're going to go here. Manage ads. Guys, give this some likes, give it some hearts, ask some questions. Would love to know what you're thinking. Would love to know what you're wondering about Facebook, how this could actually help you, and things like that. So, we're just going to go into my own personal profile here. I don't think it should matter. It actually shouldn't matter because I have pixels installed. Great. So there's a decent campaign going on right here, but we'll get to that later. Awesome, guys. So this is all about retargeting. Let me know if you got any questions. We're going to go into audiences, and we're going to create an audience, and we're going to do, let's say, video retargeting here. Create audience, saved audience. And what I want to do is actually not do that. Custom audience. And I want to do website traffic, actually. I think this is hooked up to my website. Yep. So I have the pixel installed on my website. We can actually see that right here with the download this Chrome extension. It's called Facebook Pixel Helper. As you can see, I had this attached onto my website. So now I could go include people who met any of the following criteria. So basically website visitors in the last, let's do 365 days. Oh, must be less than 80. Let's do 90 days. I don't know what this is going to come up with, but we'll just figure out. Test one, website. Create audience. Done. So I don't know how big this is actually going to be. I don't know how many people visit my website regularly. I don't think a lot because I don't drive a lot of traffic to it. But as you can see, guys, what did Patsy say? Sorry, but the other video keeps loading and throwing me off of this video. That's weird. I don't know why it does that, Patsy. So sorry. So, guys, now what we have here is a populating audience. So that'll take a little bit to load. And then we could also do it. So that's based off of website. We could do a custom audience based off of engagement. So we could do video views. So then I could do people who watched 10 seconds of your video. I could choose a video, and let's say I want to do HD marketing. Where are we at here? So I want to do people who have watched 10 seconds of Ben or Tina's video. So boom, now we're going to create an audience around this. Name your audience test video in the past 365. So that's going to be populate an audience all about people who watch that video. And we could go then and put these audiences into ads and target people who only have gone to my website. Target people who've only watched that video, right? So I could do people who message my page. And this is important. This one's huge because we run Facebook page. Everyone who's engaged with it, anyone who engaged, click, call, sent a message to your page in the last 365 days. Messaged me. Cool. So this is big because I run Facebook ads all about getting messages to my chatbot. So when I have a list or a Facebook autoresponder list of 704 people and I want to stay in front of them constantly, I need to run ads back to them to make sure they're getting the message, to make sure they know what's going on, to make sure I just be omnipresent, right? And to be honest, guys, if you're on my list here, you'll probably start getting more ads of me and Hector because we're trying to become more omnipresent, get in front of more eyes, more people, and make sure we're staying active. So now I have this all set up. So now that we have these things all ready to go, they're populating. It takes a little bit to populate. And I don't know how big this audience is. It could take forever to populate. So now we could go in though, and I could actually go select that audience for creating an ad around. So if I do create an ad, start over. I just want to run more website traffic back to my website. You just do traffic to it. And I doubt it's going to be there because it didn't upload yet. But we could use the saved audience or we could use a custom audience. So the custom audiences haven't loaded yet, but we could get the example. It's going to pop up in here and then you just select it and it puts in all the information automatically for you. So it's really, really cool, guys. It's really useful to retarget this way. And this is how you run an ad that then goes to those people who took specific actions. So now let's go talk about the Facebook pixel. So that's what retargeting is and how you kind of do it. So the Facebook pixel you actually insert into your website, whether that's the header or the footer. I suggest the footer because the footer goes the same throughout it. So this is my website, guys, really basic, danielteeman.com. Put a little bit about myself. I need to update this so bad. But talk about a little bit about my podcast and then just a little bit about HD marketing. So as you can see here, guys, Facebook pixel installed. I'm able to then go in here and create an audience about people who landed on there. So say you have a Facebook pixel installed on your website, you could then go create an ad about people who've landed on your website. So what's going on here, guys? Give this some likes, give it some hearts if you're learning something new here about targeting, if you're learning something new about really anything at all. If you're learning something new about targeting, if you're learning something new about Facebook in general, let me know. Give this some likes, give it some hearts, comment, ask questions, guys. So why is this important? Well, now I could get ads specifically ran back to my website. I could collect all this data and run ads back to those people who have landed on my website, right? So now it's also important because look at this. This is an agent with Century 21 who doesn't have a pixel installed. Here's the thing, guys. They're on the Real Trends 500 list. They did billion in, is that billion? I think that's billion. They did 2.888 billion in transactions, guys, and they don't even have a Facebook pixel. So I'm not saying they're leaving money on the table, but a lot of smaller agents where you guys might be on your own, where you're not controlling a team, well, you could then go put this in your websites and you could have the manpower of a 5-person team because you're going to be in front of more people and leverage your money over your time. And that way you could close more transactions and stay in front of more people. So it's super, super important, guys, that you do this. I couldn't even believe it when I saw that. Let's see. Let's pick someone else. Michael Saunders and Company. Guys, he doesn't have it either. He's missing out on business right here, because then they could run ads to people who've landed on it. So I'm guessing this is probably national as well. So I don't know who all this goes to, but it could be national branding, whatever it is. But still, having a Facebook pixel on there, you're able to stay in front of those people. You're able to run messages. So now let's talk about creating cool content, guys. So video is the most powerful thing before, like I said. So video is the most powerful thing, and it's super, super important when you're doing this retargeting, right? So if I wanted to go in and then create an ad about people who've actually messaged me, let's say, I could go and create an ad specifically around that. If it's a certain type of message or people who watch a certain video, I could create a video series around that, right? So let's just say someone watches a 15-minute video or a 5-minute video. No one really sits around and probably watches a 15-minute video about real estate, but they might. And we go there, they sit there, watch the 5-minute video or 3-minute video, whatever it is. I could then go create another video, and then people who watch this video get this video, right? So there's actually something really, really cool. I want to see if I actually still have the things saved here. Should be under digital articles, video grid strategy. This is a super killer strategy, guys. If you're actually watching this, I will send you, I'm going to post a link to this. It is so killer. It is so, so killer. So this is how you're supposed to create your videos, and I hope Kevin's on this because Kevin and I were having a conversation about this last night. Kevin Patrick, who I think is still watching this, is actually one, and Kevin Patrick's not his last name. I think he just has a fake last name on here, but he's one of my students, and we were talking about video creation. He creates a ton of content, but you got to think about this, guys. There's 3 parts to this, and it's super, super important. Is there just the grid somewhere? 1 second. Oh, he just doesn't have a picture of the grid. Also, he has a Facebook pixel, so you will get Facebook ads around this now. But it's a 3-part funnel, guys. The first thing is awareness, the why, right? Why should people listen to you? Create brand awareness is key. And create 3 videos about it. You could do 3 1-minute videos. If they watch 50% of this or 95% of this, they get this one. 95% get this one. And so on and so forth, and retarget it all, right? So first you have to bring up the why. Why are you important? Why are you a leader? Why is this important that you watch this, right? So Kevin has a cool kind of brokerage where he works in downtown Chicago in the West Loop area, Lincoln Park, all over downtown Chicago. And his brokerage actually is able to get you 1 month free rent. So typical studio apartment rent in downtown Chicago is right around $1,400 a month for a studio. It makes me choke, actually. So if you get 1 month for free, it breaks it down to $1,300 basically. But instead you just say, hey, we can get you 1 month free of rent, and it makes it affordable for you then because it hits your price range, whatever it is. So that's the why this video is going to be important. I'm going to tell you how you could do this. Great. So now we created a why. We put up brand awareness, which is the most important thing in video. The how. So we want to bring up the why, then the how, right? How you could get this 1 month free rent is by giving me a call today, and I could set you up and get you an apartment by this weekend, and you'll be overlooking Lake Michigan in downtown Chicago in the West Loop area, whatever it is. And you get 1 month free of rent, and we can get that going right away. So the how is through you. And then lastly, guys, the conversion, the what to do, right? So once again, it's call me, whatever it is, but this just breaks it down. This just breaks down the funnel. Remember, guys, a funnel per se, because I know that word is thrown around more, is taking a large sum of people and putting them through a series of videos in this sense to find the few or the little bit that are actually going to buy, lease, rent, whatever you're into. He's a full-time renter's agent. That's all he wants to do, because then down the line in 4 years or 3 years when you want to buy a house, he's set. So that's what it's all about, guys. You have to be all about this, leveraging, learning all these video tactics and different things like this. So I'm going to send this out. But guys, remember, this Friday, we're actually doing a live training on everything Facebook, on retargeting, on a bunch of free tips, paid tips, whatever it is. We're getting in here. We're getting into the nitty gritty this Friday, guys. Click the link in the description, and I will put it back in here. Free live training, and here's the link to do it. So I know Patsy's all about it. Patsy, are you coming to the live training? Let me know. Let me know if you're coming, guys. The live training is going to be on Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time. If you can't make it, we might go and put it back out there for anybody to take advantage of and put it through our bot. So you're still going to have to register. But it's super, super important, guys, because we're going to teach you really how to get in front of people, how to use, all these things, how to retarget, right? How to grow your messenger list, because then it's all about leads from there, right? So it's all about leveraging this, growing your list, grow your list. So yeah, just grow your list, guys. It's super, super important. Make sure you're coming. I know Patsy, like I said, she'll be there. I know she is. Come do it, guys. It's a free training Friday. Go click the link in the description, in the comments, wherever. Go and get it. It's going to be a ton of fun. So anyway, guys, have a good rest of your Wednesday night.